time for an update on flower patch 1 or seedling patch 1. We received the flowers on about 17th of last month, but they didn't go in for about a week, which is about the 24th. So 6 days to the end of the month, and now we're on the 30th of this following month. So we're at 36 days. I did originally tell you that 34 to 39 days to getting commercial blooms. That's exactly where we are at the moment. In the last weeks, they've gone from buds to small blooms to yesterday they were coming along nicely. The bloom was there, but still a hard green centre, which was yet to open. And like overnight, they bloomed today. And Tailand's taken off 300 bloom, and she's bagged those. And she'll be using those and selling them to other ladies who sell flowers in the market. These are coming on like a train, like a house on fire. I'll just turn around and let you see it. Here we go. We're all in full bloom. They're looking beautiful. But the blooms that Tailand's taken are bigger than these. Again, you can see the green centre. In a reasonably fresh one here, you can see how hard and green the centre is. Well, they will all open out into yellow leaves, and these ones will get picked when that green centre is not necessarily visible anymore. It means that they've opened to their full extent, and that's when we'll pick them. So we're doing fine here. We'll just walk along some of the rows. I'll zoom out so you can get the perspective of what's here. At this point we are watering every day. They will get sprayed every few days. I was talking about, here's a bloom that we can look at here. That bloom there is ready for picking, and the one here has got the green centre. Another one here with even more green, and yet next to it we have another one ready for picking. That's how we tell the difference. Here's a bloom that's been ready for a couple of days actually, and we've got something on there. Yeah, we had a bug on there. As soon as I meant to move it, my finger towards it, it went. So these are all beautiful. There are another good few hundred blooms here that we could take, but they will grow larger, and the thing with it is that once you cut them, then they will start to age and deteriorate. While they're on the flower, they'll maintain themselves as bloom, they'll stay beautiful, and that will take care of the bloom better than any storage or refrigeration, because we do put them on ice, and that slows down the deterioration. You've seen some yellow blooms. Let's have a look at some of the orange blooms. There's an orange bloom there. Beautiful. But yeah, as you can tell, as we walk along, I'm showing you more and more blooms that are ready. Down this end, we seem to have some taller plants. I'm guessing that they had conditions were more to their liking down here, or we gave them a bit more fertilizer, or a bit more water, or a bit more spray. That's the way it goes. The others will come along. They will just be obviously a little bit slower getting there, but that's not a concern, and sometimes it's a boon, because then you'll get a bit of a staggered development of the plants, and rather than having all your blooms at one time, you've got more proceeding, more following up that's still coming to maturity. So from a patch that was turned by a tractor, I went through with a cultivator and created these long mounds. We put in the seedlings, watered, cared, sprayed, fertilized, pulled out the weeds. There are a few weeds in here now, but the plants are bigger than those and they will overcome them anyway. We do a bit of weeding, but not as much as before. But we're here to mature blooms. We are producing commercial flowers, and we're on about day 36. So when I suggested 34 to 39 days, Well, it's fallen really right in the middle of that bracket. So we have seedling patch 2 underway, and they will come into bloom, you know, midway through the actual production of these ones. So for a period of time, we are going to have a very big volume of blooms going. So we'll probably on-sell a lot of those, which is good. At that point, these blooms will be starting to slow down. The other one will take over in full bloom, and in all likelihood we'll start a third seedling patch to follow up seedling patch 2, in which case when seedling patch 2 is in full bloom and commercial production, patch 1 will begin towards the end of its usable production. We'll go through and we'll chop all those, pile them up, burn them, and get the tractor to come in and turn once more. I'll go through the cultivator and we'll redo the mounds, a little bit of soil treatment, a little bit of gypsum and stuff like that to as a clay breaker, because it is very heavy clay in this area and a lot of rural Thailand areas, and that makes it a better environment for the flowers, better for absorbing water, keeping the roots damp, allowing the roots to be able to penetrate well. And so these will then be seedlings, where the seedlings over the other side will be in production. The middle group will be coming into production as seedling patch 2 starts to dissipate, and it's a circle. You can do it with two different plantings. It kind of works better with 3. In that way you can get the best number of blooms from everything. You're only going to be cutting and turning the soil of plants which you're not getting adequate return for your labour. It's time for them to go and you move on.